Hey guys. This morning I mentioned the 222 portal is open. And I said I would do a video on it, so here I am. So we have the 222 portal, the energies of the 222 portal available to us for 5 days. It's also overlapping the full moon in Virgo, which we're having on Saturday. In conjunction with that, we have we have all that going on in Pisces season. And then what I couldn't remember this morning, I made my notes, was Venus is in Aquarius, which is conjuncting Mars in Aquarius. So basically what that means is all of that energy is going to be affecting relationships. And I'm not just talking romantic relationships, it's any relationship that you have. This is a time where you may be thinking, or you'll have the opportunity, I'll say, to have those open and honest conversations, communication with the other person. One or both of you could be thinking about leaving. So, when you have those conversations, one of two things could be happening. You can either have faith and work together to make things better if there are any tension points in the relationship, or one of you could be thinking about leaving and it may be time for you to split. It is also a time of conflict between your thoughts and your feelings. So you could be having internal battles between, your logic and your desires. In these instances, I would say follow your gut and your emotions. Go with what is weigh out all of your options, but go with what is sensible to you. The universe could be testing your discipline, so you could be finding yourself being tested at this time. And of course, the energies are going to be amplified with, these layers of energy and where the planets are currently sitting. I'm going to say that these energies are going to affect those more who are in Saturn returns. So if you are, like 28, 29, going into your 30s, you're experiencing your first Saturn return. If you are 56, 57, 58, you are going into your second Saturn return. And I'm finding that for those people, a lot of the chaos that's going on with the amplified energies, they're feeling it more. This is a really good time, like I said earlier, to get yourself grounded. If you have any type of meditation practice, journaling, getting yourself out into nature, if you have a grounding mat, it's a good time to drink lots of water. You want to stay away from the caffeine. You really need to make time for yourself, just because other people's energies are so chaotic and they seem to be very tense and out of control. I don't want to say out of control. Their emotions are being amplified. And some people don't even realize how, I'll just say how they're acting, or how the planets are affecting them. It is a good time, or it is a time where you may find that you're going to start to see progress in your manifestations. And like I said earlier today, it's your material manifestations, not those in your love life. So most of it's going to be in career. If you have started trying to manifest something, I would say 3 to 6 months ago, you may start to see the fruits of your labor. You may start to see more opportunities, or if you have had any opportunities that you have followed through on, or made intended action toward, you may get a response or some sort of communication during this time. Sorry. So what else? I don't normally talk about this on this channel, but it's probably something that's important. So the sexual energies are going to be more amplified. If you have someone that is coming toward you in a sexual manner, or texting, being very flirty, someone that, you know, you're not already in a relationship with, if they're coming on really strong, don't take them too seriously at this point in time, because when these energies dissipate, you could find that they are not going to stick around. They're going to, you know, it's going to be one of those like Jekyll and Hyde type things. So don't get attached to anybody at this time, and set very clear boundaries. I think that's pretty much everything that I had. I do want to pull a couple of cards just to see like what we have in store, what may be coming in that we're not aware of within the next couple of days. You know, good, bad, or indifferent. Let's see what we get. I will use these. So, messages for the collective, please. Messages for the collective. First card to flip is In the Flow. Everything is smooth sailing. Not necessarily during this time. I suppose if you use the energies correctly, you know, to be fair, to be pre-warned is to be forewarned is to be prepared. Forearmed. I just messed that saying up. But basically, if you know what you're dealing with, then you know how to deal with it. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. It is a good time to focus on yourself. It is a good time with these full moon and Virgo energies. It is a time for healing. It's a time for self-love, physical, you know, being able to take care of yourself or focusing on your physical health. And we have transformation. We've got one more under that. What else came out? Fogged in, go slow and take time. Yeah, this is not a time to rush into anything. It's really a time to have your boundaries set. Make sure, you know, you may piss a couple of people off with your boundaries, but it's important that when you set those boundaries that you don't let people cross them. You have to remember that we show people how to treat us by what we allow. What deck do I want to use? We could use some angel energy. So, messages for the collective. Definitely, you know, go slow, especially with anything new during this period. I would really just take your time with things. And if you are hearing back from any job that you may have interviewed with, I'm going to say wait until next week to sign any contracts. If they offer you the position, wait until around the 28th or 29th. It's going to be better to sign contracts at that point in time. So if you can hold them off, that would be a much better time. Okay, I've got 3 that came out here and 2 that came out here. Let's see what we've got. We have the Empress. That is new projects. Some of you could be pregnant, of course, but she's all about abundance creation. It's a time to take action. We have transformation. Some of you could be having those tower moments, especially in those talks with the relationships. This represents a major life change. And then we have the High Priestess. She talks about intuition, wisdom, basically knowing. If you have a gut feeling about anything, go with it. Knight of Earth. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck. It is all about looking at things, looking at the big picture, being very strategic in your movements. And then we have the Seven of Water, which is having a lot of choices. You can procrastinate and overanalyze things too much. Two of Water, bottom of the deck. This does talk about partnerships and commitments. In a love reading, or in a relationship reading, it talks about love. In a career reading, it talks about partnerships, business partnerships. So depending on what your question is when you come, that is going to determine your answer. Six of Air. This is moving away from things that no longer serve us. You no longer serve you. It is moving on to brighter shores. We have renewal here, and the World, and Nine of Earth, and Two of Fire. You're going to get what you asked for. Whatever you've been asking Spirit for, it's about ready to come in. Renewal is, a card of rebirth, reflection, really looking at, it's also a card of self-evaluation. So it's looking at where you want to go, looking at your goals, setting your goals, moving toward your goals. The World, this is a card of completion, accomplishment, moving forward, the ending of one cycle and the beginning of the new. My Nine of Earth, this is my, I don't need anybody for anything. You are very comfortable on your own. Not that you don't want to be in a partnership with somebody. You may want it, but you don't need it. This is a very independent card. There's no codependency with this card. You can do everything on your own. And then the Two of Fire, this is your, it is a card of choice, but it's also a card of, it's a card of asking Spirit for what you want. So you've put it out there. What do I want to use for clarifiers? I want to clarify the Seven of Water. I will say, we've got the World on the bottom again. If you have an opportunity presented, do not stay stagnant. I just saw the Six of Wands, which is the Victory card. Don't stay stagnant. Really, if you are afraid to move forward, sometimes you don't dip your toe in the water. It's kind of like trying to get in the swimming pool. If you dip your toe in the water, you're never going to fully get in there. If you jump, then you're going to get wet and enjoy the swim at one time. You're moving ahead. Eight of Cups. So you're going from the 7 to the 8, which means you're heading in the right direction. And when you look at the 8, he's moving away, but he's walking toward the 9. 9 is wishes granted. So you are moving toward your goals. One more for the Seven of Water, please. 10 of Wands. Put your burdens down. You're walking away from something. You're walking towards something new. Knight of Earth, please. Knight of Earth. Clarify the Knight. Two of Wands again. You've got the world in your hands, and some of you don't even realize it. Oh, that's too many. This is too, well. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunity. This is a new opportunity, usually material wealth. You have the Lovers. This is a choice card. You may have multiple opportunities, especially, or multiple choices, especially with the Seven of Water here. You could be confused because you have too many choices. We have the Nine of Pentacles again. That is my single, you're going to be okay card. Two of Cups, again, Spirits repeating the message, and Ace of Wands. You have two aces here. Two aces in any reading is a yes to the question that you asked. The Ace of Swords. This is a card of victory, but it's also a card of truth. It is a card also of being able to see things very clearly. I would say if you have an opportunity, do not hesitate. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. Time to take action, along with the Ten of Cups and the Chariot. Some of you may be in your head about this. You have the 9 and 10 of Swords, along with the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is generational wealth. Some of you may be up in your head about this and not really know whether or not you should take it. You have 3 out of the 4 tens here. No, actually you have all 4 tens. 1, 2, 3. You have all 4 tens. Tens are the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 is the beginning of a new cycle. That 0, I always say, is God's protection. It is time, and you have the Page of Cups. That is messages coming in. Yeah, you've got really, this is really good. As I was saying, the 10 of Wands, or not 10 of Wands, I don't know why I just said that. 10 of Pentacles, this is generational wealth. Whatever you are getting ready to step into is going to, I'm feeling like it's going to be a major upgrade from where you currently are, and it is going to allow you to start building that generational wealth that you are striving for and that you desire. I am going to leave that here. I feel like, let's see, going forward. Actually, I don't even feel like those. Let's see. One card for the collective, please. Choice. You have multiple choices. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. That's your High Priestess card. Listen to your intuition. Eliminate everyone else's input and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. You are moving on to bigger and better things. Know that. Bottom of the deck, we have Reassess. That card has come out multiple times in the past couple of weeks. So that's what I have for the 222 portal. I'm going to leave it there. Have a blessed night. And always remember, Spirit has your back. Thank you.